good Chodesh. This shir in Sfas Emes is dedicated for a refuah shlema for Naftali Hersh ben Rachel and Harriet Bat Lillian. The parsha begins, Noach ish tzadik es Elohim, hisalech Noach. Noach walked with God. We see by Avram in chapter 17, Parsha Noach, that Avram walked, it says, Avram walked before God. So Rashi right away jumps on this and he says, Noach walked, with God. Avram walked before God. Oh, what's going on? Noach needed God's help. Noach was a tzaddik, but he relied on Hashem. Avram didn't need to. And the Sfas Emes points out that these are two kind of tzaddikim in a way. But he furthermore goes on to say that there's actually an evolution of humanity. It's not a pagam. This is not saying something bad about Noach, that he walked with God. Rather, according to Sfas Emes, we have to look at this as a process of bringing holiness to the world. First, the world is absolutely tohu vohu, is complete chaos. And then there's a nakuda that comes down from Adam, Harishon, the first human life. And that comes down into Noach. And only then, 10 generations later, do we get Avram. But the Sfas Emes is very clear that without Noach, there could be no Avram. The cosmos, let's put that, love that word, the cosmos, could not function with Avram until it had first experienced a tzaddik like Noach. So he also likens this to that of like a child. A child is born as tohu, as a blank slate, emptiness, right? But we, as parents and as teachers, were able to provide the child with learning and growth opportunities and the experiences that mold and grow the child. We don't expect much from a child. We expect a lot as they grow. Now, there's a concept in Torah, we see it in Pirkei Avos, derech eretz kadm LaTorah, that proper behavior precedes Torah and mitzvos. So this is common. This is one of the great ways of explaining why the Torah begins with Bereshis and all of the holy ancestors. Why all these stories about our holy ancestors? It's to show that first, before the Torah could be given, before there could be any revelation at Sinai, it was necessary for the lives of these righteous ancestors and their exemplary, their incredible conduct to precede receiving the Torah. This is neither self-evident, as Rabbi Leff would say, or easily understood completely. And so we have to think about this and dig in a little bit more. The derech eretz, how we live as people, is a fundamental building block to our characters. And if the character is flawed, then the Torah also will be flawed. If you start a building which is just a little bit off at the base, right? Just 1 inch. It's not flat, just 1 inch off. But as you start building up, the second floor is going to be a lot further off, and people will notice, hey, that building's leaning. It's no good. In a way, this is what the Sfas Emes is pointing to. But in a much deeper way, is our character, how we are as people, how we live our lives, and in an exemplary manner, in personal conduct as much as possible. This will impact our ability to live Torah, to be conduits for Torah, to be able to understand and live and teach Torah. And one more thought. Back to the children. Back to us. Spiritual growth is not this rocket ship. Rather, just like the world needed a long time to get from Tohu to Noach to Avram, eventually to Yitzchak and Yaakov, so too, don't expect that your spiritual growth will be like a rocket that goes straight up. Rather, it's something which takes time to build. There might even be some setbacks along the way. That is okay. The goal is that we're always building upwards, higher and higher and higher, elevating ourselves, elevating our Torah, elevating our life. This is what Hashem wants of us. That's a little vort, a little taste of the Sfas Emes on Parsha Noach from the Rebbe's drasha in 5639. Wishing everybody a beautiful, holy, and wonderful Shabbos. God bless you.